Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family-friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully. Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully. Only on days that end in Y, anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. The shit show, I like to say sometimes. Because we never know what we're going to talk about, ever. Which is fine by me. So for those that are joining us on other areas, hello, how are you? Good to see you. And with me today, as always, is my friend, my redneck brother from another mother. You know him as the Toothless Wonder himself. That's right, folks. I'm talking about the legendary, the one, the only, JT Hollis. Hello, JT. How are you, sir?
Well, hello, Mr. Sully, and I'm okay. And just so you know, it is a legend in my own mind.
Oh,
not
okay.
Anybody else.
Well, I mean, it could be worse, I suppose.
It could be. It could be. It could be a legend in nobody's mind.
Just putting it out there. Just saying. I gotta adjust some things here.
That didn't sound right.
I'm making TikTok have an earthquake, so to speak, because why not? So for those that are viewing via Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and DLive and Kick, we're also on TikTok. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Good luck. You're going to lose brain cells, I guarantee it. Because, well, let's face it, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Well, I mean, that's what we're here for, is to, give you a way to escape for a little while.
I agree.
Or at least that's what we try to do.
Yeah. So for those on TikTok, you won't be able to see JT, and that's okay. But if you want to take a look, join us on our live. We're also on Twitch and all those, including YouTube. So multiple ways of saying hi. JT, who do we have in the chat room today?
I tell you what, the punches are starting to come in one after the other.
Yay.
Get it, utter.
You're done.
First in the chat room tonight, the one and only Big Tank, the master of useless information. Right after him, and we're, tuning in on a limited ability tonight, the one and only third member of the Sully Show crew. The longest subscribing member to the channel and a great friend of mine, the one and only Lady Death, a.k.a. Nakaya.
You also forgot she's former sister-in-law of yours.
I don't need to throw that out there. That's a nugget that comes out every now and then, not every time.
She likes you better than,
Exactly. And then, of course, we have the newest mommy in the room, the one and only Hidden Nature, a.k.a. Amanda. And I do want to thank her for my invite to the birthday party, but
he's
like
in
she
Indiana.
said, I know you can't make it, but here's your invite anyway.
He's in Indiana. He ain't making shit.
Yeah.
First and foremost, your back would never survive the drive.
Or the flight.
Or the flight.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the flight would probably be better on your back than driving in the car.
Maybe on my back, but not my head.
True. Pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pressure.
Travel is...
a no-go. No-go. No-go.
Is a very interesting thing to try and figure out.
Yeah.
Is the way I'll put it.
For sure. For sure. Want to say
so how is Sully tonight?
Mentally or physically?
Pretty much the same thing, isn't it?
No. Mentally, holy crap. Just between what happened last week and this week in the world today, holy shit.
Yep.
There's a lot of times when I say to myself, I really shouldn't be surprised over some of the things that go on. And then something else happens.
Yeah, I mean, you would think for as long as we have been doing this, we've been doing this for 10 plus years, almost 15.
Yes. Give or take.
And you would think that with all the shit that we have seen in our lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
Or not in our lifetime, but just in the years that we've been doing this show, you would think it would be really hard to shock us. Yeah. Or to surprise us, or even make us go, huh?
But it happens.
But it happens. It doesn't just happen. That's all, folks. It happens almost on a daily basis.
Especially now. It's like, holy shit.
Right?
Like, really, people? Like, what? The worst part is it makes me speechless at times.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, I don't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah. I had like 3 or 4 of them this week where I was like, man, I've got to find this story and get it to Sully or get it on the prep sheet or something. And I've forgotten every one of them. Because there's so damn many.
Bad. It really has been. It's like, crap, what's next? What?
Yeah, I try to not ask that question anymore because usually when I do,
yeah,
I find out pretty quick.
Yeah.
And it's usually not a good thing.
Yeah. Want to say hi to Randy the Man on TikTok. Hello, sir. Nice of you to stop by.
Randy.
I love some of these screen names that people have on TikTok. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
They've been blowing the screen names for Twitch out of the water.
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought Accidental Punch was good.
Mm-hmm.
So, hello.
Yeah, Accidental Punch looks like, elementary school shit compared to some of the stuff that we've seen.
And to think I actually punched somebody.
Yeah, to think that, this was a name that was created out of an actual life event for you.
Yep.
You would think that would have some bearing on it, but apparently not.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I even gave the poor guy 3 staples in his chin.
Right.
I still feel bad about it. Just
at least you didn't have to add sound effects.
No, you heard it. Thump. Oh, he went down. He went down so fast, it was like a fat kid eating a cupcake. And of course,
I've never heard that one.
And of course, I mean that in the very nicest way possible, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
It's just one of those things you're like, oh, crap, seriously? But anyway.
I love the fact that it's like you were trying to do a demonstration for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
On, how to throw a punch and, make it look realistic.
Yes.
But not injure the guy.
I didn't mean to.
And you accidentally punched him for real.
I gave myself a nice reputation. I'm not going to lie.
Did the teacher count you down in your grade for that?
No, because I wasn't even in the class. I wasn't even a part of that class.
Gotcha.
I was directing a scene from the script that they were working on.
Oopsie. Sorry about that. I think, filming will be delayed for a day or two.
Well, I mean, it kind of did, yeah. But,
Nakai wants to know if you are still friends with that individual.
I am. Listen, I paid for his medical bills. I paid for
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I paid for the staples. That's how bad I felt.
Nice for you.
Here he is, a college student just like me, and oops, 3 staples right in the chin. Yeah. Sorry, man.
Here's a question I never asked you that I actually never thought of until just now.
Which is,
did the police get involved?
No, the police did not get involved. No,
okay.
The police did not get involved. It was, purely accident.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes with stuff like that, even if it is accidental, it still has to be reported, and there has to be something on file about it, so the police have to be contacted.
Only if they put in a report and want to press charges. This was a complete accident.
Yeah. That's a funny ass accident for everybody but him.
and I really wasn't going to go down this route, but why not? for those that are new.
Right.
For those that are new, why don't I just share what happened?
Right. This is how Accidental Punch actually got its name.
Yeah, and you're going to be like, oh, no. And I'm going to be like, oh, yes, this is...
Yeah, it's not pretty, man. It's not pretty, but it's funny as hell.
It really is. Again, I still feel bad that I did it. But I helped. He learned what not to do.
And so did you.
He learned what not to do. So here we go. We're about 45 seconds into this video. Yes, it is on YouTube. Yes, I will post the link. As a matter of fact, I've already saved this video too. But yeah. So here we go. Here's how Accidental Punch came about. And you can see there's 2 other students. We got Devin, who's the girl. I still feel bad for this kid. Let's just... Here we go. I'm gonna turn. See, he did one really good. And boom. And the best part is, obviously everybody's like, ooh, and one taking the video, ooh. He just went down so quick.
I love how you were right on him too. Boom.
Because but you can see, like, if I rewind this a little bit, okay, you can see that I duck, great swing, and then you can see he was way too close. But look at where my arm is. My arm is right across my chest and my shoulder. Mm-hmm. And he just goes down. Because
he went down fast and hard, that is for sure.
Because he was just so close that I was pulling in, so I didn't hit him, and I nicked him with the knuckle, and he just went bam down. I feel bad to this day. Now, mind you, here's my friend Rachel recording. I got it.
I'm a witness.
Matthew, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm gonna give him another hug.
I got 20 bucks on that.
What? 20 bucks? Nice.
Now,
Yeah, let's get a hazmat team in here to clean up the blood off the floor, please.
no, the blood was all over my shirt. Because
And
I
you
didn't know
deserved that.
Because I didn't know he was bleeding because his chin, he had a full beard. He had a full-on beard. And his hair is brown. So you didn't see the blood. The shirt that I'm wearing, you can't see it in the video because it's dark. I was wearing like a light gray shirt. So yeah, there was blood all over my shirt.
Nikayan wants to know what was your grade.
Well, so the class that I was helping was the acting for stage and screen. Okay. I was not a part of that class. However, I was a part of what was it? Advanced film directing, I think it was. Video 2 is what it was. It was Video 2. And that grade came out great. So great, in fact, that I'll just move off to the side a little bit here, and I'll go full screen. Let's see, where are they? I've got my Genius at Work sign here. Hold on a minute here. I'll go to the back here. Move my Genius at Work sign. This is one of 2 awards that I had gotten for the video, the student video editing. So this award was for Best Director of the Scene, and the second award was Best Editor as well. So I won both of them. Yay me!
Nice.
I so smart.
Now, how was it decided who got those awards? Was it a teacher pick thing? Was it something that was voted on?
So it was something that needed to be voted on, and it was only voted on by students and family. Those were the only people who could vote for it. It went around the entire digital video department. So, all the students got to watch the scenes. They got to vote on them. They collected the votes and did whatever.
Nice.
I know a lot of people. Did I earn it? Yes, I did earn it. Was it rough?
I think you did.
Well, thank you. Thank you, sir.
And then, knowing about your self-financed movie
Yes.
that you made, I can see why.
Which can be seen on YouTube, by the way, folks.
Yes. What's the name of it again?
Divergence.
There you go.
And I'll post that in the chat as well.
It's a neat little movie.
It's awesome.
Former host Adam
Yeah, Adam was part of it.
plays a starring role in that movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I had to repost it because in 2018, my YouTube channel got taken down for no freaking reason.
Right. He's almost as mad as YouTube as he is at the
Wikipedia.
the grumpy bear on Wikipedia.
That bastard. That hairy, toothless bastard. Just saying. I don't even think he does Wikipedia anymore these days, but that's besides the point. But
Right.
yes. And I got more in the works, actually. I'm working on a script now. So yeah, things are happening, folks.
remember you telling me that you had a script that you wanted me to do, like, the what do they call them?
Narration?
Narration, yeah.
Yes, I do have one of those. I also have one that I'm contemplating. It was another school project. As a matter of fact, the video that I just showed you was that school project, where instead of making it an animated feature, I want to make it a weekly podcast. So I'm in the process of picking people out who would potentially be awesome for roles. Hello to the other half of JT.
The much better other half.
Yes. What's she doing?
A little lower with the hand there.
I'm always talking. That's the whole point of the show. Just saying.
See, and now you can hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Without having to, like, put my headphones on or something.
Of course, now she's going, please cover it up. She's saying, cover my ears. They're bleeding.
Yep. Pretty much.
She had to do that when we first started dating because, boy, was my voice off.
Yeah, just a little bit. Hey, you married him.
Eventually.
Guess what?
What?
Lego Masters is back on.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
By the way, Lego Masters does not sponsor this show, but it'd be really cool if they did.
We would sure love it if they did.
Hell yeah. Will Arnett as a guest on our show would be fantastic. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Just putting it out
Work
there.
on it, Sully.
Trying. Trying. Want to say hi to Gokon, who just chimed in via TikTok and liked the live. Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
Did you hear the last line that
No,
she
I
said?
didn't. I guess I was talking.
She said that you can BS anybody.
I can, yeah.
You say he can't lie.
He never shuts up, so
Also
they
true.
couldn't get a word in edgewise.
Also true.
Oh, you should hear him argue with himself.
Happens every day.
That's freaking funny as hell.
Happens every day. I argue with myself constantly. I need a coat that lets me hug myself and keep me nice and warm.
He's not lying. He's not lying. Now, Sully,
Yes.
you have put 2 links in the chat room that have been very useful.
Have I?
Yes. With, the link for the Punch video and the link for your movie.
Yep.
So you're being helpful. So I think you should do something useless.
Oh, well,
Just kind of even things out.
I mean, I'm pretty good at doing the useless stuff, especially when I read from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. I do not make a penny off of this book. It'd be really cool if I did. I wouldn't even know where to begin. They don't even sponsor the show, but you can get this wherever books are sold. And we're going to continue on the Classically Speaking, where, let's see, we were talking about Beethoven.
Yes, we were.
Yes, Beethoven. We've done 3 yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do 4 today, because then that starts a whole new section. And so buckle up, people. Here are some useless facts that could potentially help you on a game show one day.
Or trivia night down at the bar.
Or trivia night. Yeah, absolutely. I go to trivia as often as I can. I love going to trivia nights, especially since I can use my phone to answer the questions. It's wonderful. I've been told that I should be a trivia host, and I went, no.
You would do good at that.
I would, I guess. Mostly because I talk.
I think I could be a pretty good trivia night host.
Well, you used to do karaoke.
Yep.
All right, so this first one.
Well, hold on. Want to say hi to Mr. Mess. Just joined us in the chat room. Great to have you along, Mr. Mess. Good
What's
to
up,
see
dude?
y'all.
I saw him on Saturday. Saturday
Lucky you.
was crazy, man. Crazy. All right, so this first one. Every time Beethoven sat down to write music, he poured ice water over his head. It's a little cold. Ice bucket challenge. Lady that says, that's cheating, using your phone during the contest. Shame on you. No, that's how you answer the questions. You actually have to use your phone to answer the questions. Mozart real name was Johann, Chrysostomus Wolfgangus Theophilus Mozart. Yeah, I can understand why they cut it down to Mr. Mozart there. That's
Johannes
Chrysostomus
Wolfgangus Theophilus Mozart. Wolfgangus Theophilus Mozart. That's not bad.
I mean,
but you throw that Chrysler Sostomus thing on there, you know.
Or Chrysostomus. There you go.
Chrysostomus. Yes.
All right. Now, this is something that I did not know.
No, something that you didn't know?
Yep. And
I'm in shock.
And here's the big thing. I don't think you knew it either. As a matter of fact,
that wouldn't be much of a surprise.
As a matter of fact, I don't think anybody knew this.
Well, somebody had to. It's in the book.
Mozart wrote the nursery rhyme, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, at the age of 5.
Oh, okay. Age of 5?
Age of 5. He was 5
Holy
years
crap.
old.
Did he write it in cursive too?
Probably using calligraphy. Probably did it with calligraphy pen.
There you go. Yeah, more than likely.
With a quill.
Holy crap, man. Age of 5.
They used quills back then.
Yes, the quill pen.
Yes.
Because I was going to say, I actually knew that until you added the at age of 5 part on it. I didn't know that part, but I did know that he wrote Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Yes, I knew about Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, but not the age of 5.
That's what Nakia said too.
Because that's like, whoa. You know what I was doing at the age of 5?
Shitting your pants?
No. No. Most likely still sucking my thumb, though.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Nope. I don't do it now.
Unless you're like really, really stressed out.
True. Now, this I did know. I did know this. Mozart is buried in an unmarked pauper's grave. Also known as, where the hell is he?
I remember the pauper's grave part, but I didn't know that it was unmarked.
Yep. Unmarked pauper's grave.
Interesting.
Yep.
Nakia says, I was getting stuffed in my sister's locker at school.
That'll do it.
At the age of 5.
That'll do it. Well, that.
See, but Nakia, you're the smart one of the group. You're supposed to know some of these things.
Yeah. Like, hello.
You know.
Well, that, my friends, is this week's useless information, right from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. You can get it wherever books are sold. I do not make a penny off of this, but it'd be really cool if they sponsored us, and I did. But you can get it wherever books are sold. Yay.
Well, my question is this. Have we ever like chopped up some of the clips and sent this to them and said, hey, look what we do?
No. That would mean putting more work on me.
Well, I'm sure somebody could do it. Sammy could do it for you.
Maybe. Maybe he could. Yeah. I don't know. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I'll give you that. You know,
something to ponder on.
I'll give you that. I want to say hi to Arlen Partridge. Pretty sure I said that right. Arlen Partridge. Hello. Joining in on TikTok and giving us a nice little view. By all means, if you want to comment, don't hesitate to comment, be a part of the show. We love audience interaction, even if it is to make fun of us. And if you make fun of us, well, I mean, we do it on a daily
We can make
basis.
fun back, or we do a preemptive one. Like you've probably heard this before, Arthur. But are you a descendant of the Partridge Family?
Arlen.
Arlen. Sorry,
Not Arthur. Not Arthur,
like
King
Arthur.
of the Britons.
It's more regal.
Arlen. Arlen
I am
Partridge.
Arthur Partridge.
Yes. Let's go have some tea and crumpets. Yes.
You want to know something else that is more sophisticated?
What is more sophisticated than that useless information that I just gave you?
The Sully Show dad joke of the week.
Aw.
Yes, my friends, that is right. It is time for the Sully Show dad jokes of the week. Once again, if you want to blame this on somebody, hell, if you want to, you can blame it on Kay, but she won't accept the responsibility. But it is Kaylin's fault, my daughter. So, if she ever comes back in the chat room, you can yell at her.
Hoo-ah!
I was just going to say, do you have your sound effects ready?
Oh, I'm ready, sir.
Brewer, I love the timing. I think he does it on purpose, too.
He does.
Because he just goes, oh, guys, what a time to unmute.
You're welcome.
Perfect timing. You got your shots ready?
I do.
Well, I was actually talking to Brewer. But if you want to do shots, too, you can.
Oh, okay.
So as always, we got 5 dad jokes from this lovely list that I've been working on since we started doing the dad joke segment.
We can help you
And
out
then
with
2
that.
from the lovely Miss Nikaya.
It's true. It's true.
So here we go. Sully,
Yes.
how do you tell the difference between a frog and a horny toad?
Why do I feel like I should know this? I feel like I've answered this before.
I don't remember saying this one before, so you had to have answered it with somebody else. But
I can't
how do you
believe
tell
that.
the difference between a frog and a horny toad?
How?
A frog says, ribbit, ribbit. A horny toad says, rub it, rub it.
Want to say hi to Marissa, who just came in via TikTok. Hello, darling. Good to see you again. She makes some pretty good music, by the way. So if you want to check her out, you can check her out on TikTok. Be friends. Talk to her. She's awesome. All right. What's this next joke?
You have to like send me a link or something for her music so I can go check it out.
Are you actually on TikTok finally?
No, but I can still go listen to it. I can still go check it out.
It's true. You can. You can.
All right. Sully, did you hear the news?
Sure. I don't know what news you're referring to, but sure.
FedEx and UPS are merging.
Oh.
They're going to go by the name Fed Up from now on.
Oh, I heard that before. Nope, wrong one. There we go. That was horrible.
the one I've been waiting for.
Horrible, I tell you.
That's the one I've been waiting for.
Which one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Or this one?
No, the wah, 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 wah.
Gotcha.
Sully, did you know that 5/4 of people admit they're bad with fractions?
Okay, that was
Took
good.
you a second, didn't it?
Well, I had to remember what you just said. Because I was so ready to hit a button, and I went, wait a minute, did he say exactly what I think he said? Yes, he did. So, yeah, I'll give you that one. That was good. You know what?
I like
For that, I give you the applause, sir.
Ooh, I got an applause. It's been months since I've gotten an applause.
It really has been.
Yeah, Bruce says, oh my God, I'm actually going to tell my dad that one. But just so that you get it right, 5/4 of people admit that they're bad with fractions.
That's a good one.
Question or conversation between mom and dad.
Okay.
Mom starts the conversation. All right. How do I look? With your eyes.
Hang on. We got to put you down. Got to put you down.
Sully, better than you have tried.
Jesus Christ!
And the last one from the list for tonight. Two guys walk into a bar. The
Ouch.
third one ducks.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't think so. I'm going to slap the stupid out of you, boy.
Never going to happen.
I will admit that 5/4 one was good.
That was a good one.
That was a good
All
one.
right, the two that we get from the lovely Nikaya.
Oh.
Number one, if a parsley farmer is sued, can they garnish his wages?
Yeah, I'm going to have to say that one's a bad one. Sorry.
Hey, don't go light on it just because these are from Nikaya.
Just going to have to, do that. Just saying.
And the last one for the evening. I like this one. I even though I don't like the product, I do like this joke. I visited a Doritos farm today. What a cool ranch.
Oh, God.
This town needs an enema.
Well, actually, we do have one more. And I will read it, so I will take the brunt of this one. Mr. Mess. Did you hear the joke about gaslighting? Yes, you did. Oh, JT snickered.
I snicker at all of the dad jokes. I love them.
It's true, you did. You did.
I love the dad jokes. They're hilarious. I wouldn't do them if I didn't love them, But there you go, folks. My favorite part, Sully's favorite part, although he refuses to admit it, and Brewer's favorite part as well, the Sully Show dad jokes of the week.
So magical, isn't it?
Oh, it's just lovely.
So magical indeed. And as a matter of fact, the other things that are magical as of late, holy crap. Again, I'm adding to this wonderful list of things that have been happening over the last week.
Well, which ones? Because there's a lot of them.
Well, let's see. Where should we start? Now, and mind you, this is not on the prep sheet. But
okay. Well, we'll start there then.
It's not on the prep sheet, so at least, we'll do that. I want to thank Sammy for subscribing to the channel for 62 straight months. Thank you, sir. I know notifications don't pop up.
And he says, boop, love your face.
Oh, he's booping and loving our face again. I love it. Absolutely love it. Because, why not? He likes to boop. He does the boop.
It's Sammy. He's a booping master.
I accidentally liked my own live on TikTok. Who does that?
Yeah, Brewer says giggity.
All right.
Hey,
So,
Brewer, you can giggity anything you want, pal.
So actually, you know what? I kind of want Brewer to chime in on this.
Uh-oh.
And he's probably going, wait, what? You don't have to come on the show. I just have a question. And the question is, have you seen the drones in your area that have been showing up recently. And the only reason why I ask this is because there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on right now. And again, this is all just from last week to now. Because now not only have they been seen over New Jersey, they've been seen over New York, but now they're being seen over Connecticut. I'm sensing a tri-state area thing going on here. But, and I stress the but.
New York, New Jersey, Maryland, and now Connecticut.
Oh, Maryland. I completely forgot about Maryland. I mean, it's right next to Jersey, so I get it.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, how or why is this happening? I know, it's a loaded question.
That's the question that everybody's asking.
It's a loaded question, and rightfully so, I think. Because there is no freaking way. Well, actually, you know what? I can't even say that. Viking Brewer says, I swear it wasn't my fault. I didn't realize adding AI would make them run away. That's how...
You must have forgotten, like every Terminator movie ever, War Games.
That's how Skynet happens, okay? You can't do that shit. Okay? But there is absolutely no way in hell you're going to tell me that this is not a government thing going on. You all know damn well that it's our own drones. But at the same time, I'm also saying to myself, well, they did allow a freaking hot air balloon go across the country from overseas, not once, but twice. I'm losing faith. Big Tank says the drones are causing too many issues. My personal opinion is war is on the horizon. Yeah, I could see that as being, and again, this is one of the conspiracy theories that's going on right now, is, they're not.
Brewer says, no, he hasn't seen them, but they have been in his area.
Okay, all right. Because recently, and I forget, JT, do you still have that article up? Where did it say in Connecticut that they popped up? I'm pretty sure it was around the Hartford area. I want to say Hartford, and I want to say down in the Greenwich area too. But again, I'm not 100% sure.
I remember it was Hartford.
Okay. And Big Tank also says that lots of them come in from the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, well, we know that. But again,
right?
Why? Why? Why is this happening? Why is this being another freaking diversion or another way to get people up in arms? 3 years in a row now?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because the hot air balloon, there was 2 of them in 1 year, right?
Yes.
And now we got the drones.
Yes. I could tell you why it's happening, and I know we don't go political
We don't.
on the show.
Nope.
But I have
politics.
to in order to answer that question.
Completely understandable. Go for it.
And it is simply because of the fact that the people that we have in office right now, from top to bottom, are worthless. Nobody is intimidated by them. So they know that they can get away with doing this shit.
All right. Viking
And they're going to
Brewer.
push the envelope.
Viking Brewer on Twitch says that there's some conspiracy talk that they are using our U.S. drones to search for a dirty bomb. Again, rumor, conspiracy.
Right.
It's out there. We know that. Okay.
I read an article the other day that said that they were looking for, which could fall into the dirty bomb category because they're looking for like smells of methane, radioactive isotopes, and those kind of things that they're smelling for those, which, like I said, could kind of fall into the dirty bomb category. I mean, there's just so many theories out there of what they are.
Okay.
The thing that pisses me off is, one, how they just try to say, you guys don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You're not seeing all these, those are just airplanes and helicopters and blah, 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 and everything else.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I saw a comment today where a person said, these aren't coming from people who are new to the area. These are coming from people who have lived in these areas their entire freaking lives. So this is not a normal occurrence.
Correct.
This is something that's new that has caught their attention and caused them to actually, instead of just sit there and look at their phones or do whatever they're doing, it has actually caused them to go, what's that? And it's hard these days to make people go, what's that?
That's not true. We had the Aurora Borealis here not too long ago, and it looked amazing.
But everybody knew about that.
True, they did.
So everybody was looking up. That's just like we had the total eclipse of the sun. Everybody was looking at that because everybody knew about it. This is something that nobody knows about. And all of a sudden you have something flying over your house or close to your house that's as big as a bus and sounds like a Harley.
It's true. It's true.
And it's going to make you go, the hell is that?
It's true.
And so it is hard to get people to look up these days.
True. Viking Brewer says, yeah, us Jerseyans are used to looking up at the sky while we're laying on the beach drunk. Not wrong, especially on the Jersey Shore. But that's a different... That's a
True. He also says, Sammy says, I hope they weren't looking at that eclipse, or a lot of people are probably blind now. Well,
that's where the
you know what I mean, Sammy. They were looking at it either through their phone. I did it through my phone. Or they were looking at it through the little box or the special glasses,
I
but
had
still
special glasses.
Yes.
Just saying. I had special glasses.
But yeah, I mean, nobody is intimidated by the people in office right now.
Well,
but as was stated in the chat room, somebody new going to be taking over in just over a month, and shit's going to change.
Oh, yes, big time. Big time.
So.
But you know what? And this is the biggest thing. And I can understand this, that let's just say hypothetically. Hypothetically, yes, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for some type of dirty bomb or something that could potentially pose a terrorist threat to the nation. I can understand keeping it under wraps. I can understand that. There's a reason. They don't want to give anything away. They don't want anybody going on the run. They want to be able to catch that person. Fine. I get it. But
yeah, go ahead.
But the American people are tired of being lied to.
Yeah.
They are tired of the runaround. They are tired of the he said, she said bullshit. They are tired. I, for one, I'm tired over the whole freaking thing. And that's above and beyond things.
Yep,
but
I agree.
But now, I mean, even Connecticut, here in Connecticut, they actually went on the news and said, if you see one of these, do not shoot at it.
They had to do that in New Jersey, too.
Now, people, if you don't know this by now, most drones, not all, most drones, you have to get a license to operate. You have to. You got to go through training. There's a whole big shebang.
you're supposed to.
Yes, you're supposed to. Especially if a
Operate
drone,
legally.
especially if your drone can reach a certain amount of height, you need to have that license. You have to be licensed by the FAA. Okay, you have to. If I was to do it with filming, I have to have a licensed person who can fly the drone. Okay, you have to. Now, with that being said, there are stunt drones, there are toy drones, there are all these things that can only go so high that you don't need that for. Stunt drones are a big one. And stunt drones, I love those things because those things can frickin' flip and turn and take it. Woo! Those things are amazing. Love them.
Yeah, they're cool as hell. But they're
even
designed
have
for that
drones, which is amazing too.
Mr. Mess says that's another thing. It could be military drone pilot training. They're not going to do that over civilian areas.
Yeah, they're not supposed to. They're not allowed to do that over civilian areas.
Exactly.
That's the thing. They're not allowed to do that.
Well, and like Tank said,
illegal.
the biggest issue is it's closing down military bases.
Yeah,
It's closing down airports.
airports. So
Or
now
causing, at
you're,
least, causing massive delays at airports.
Mhm.
And here's my thing. If it is the U.S. government sweeping for a dirty bomb, okay, I could understand it. But here's the thing. Why are you only doing it at night?
right. Well,
Why are you
Hold
only
on.
doing it at night?
I have a theory on that. I have a theory. So if they're doing it at night, and the only reason they're doing it at night is specifically for this, it's the winter. Here in New England, it's cold. Which means if you're looking for any type of heat signatures, aside from houses, those will generate more than your average house. And it'll look hotter on infrared.
You can still do that during the day. It's
You
easier
can,
to
yes.
see at night. Yes, I
Yes.
agree 100%. But you can still do that during the day.
Viking
And
Brew
then come back
says-
at night and check that area back out of you. Area of interest. Let's mark this down. We'll come back at night and check it.
Yep. Viking Brewer says they're vampire drones, JT. Yay!
And they see themselves in the mirror.
Yay! Now, again, this is just the tip of the iceberg, okay? Because all of these things are happening pertaining to that. And the reason why I chose iceberg is because apparently the other thing that's going on, and I still can't believe we're having this conversation in 2024, almost 2025.
Might as well call it 2025.
Where there was an experiment that happened.
God.
And it was streamed live. Ladies and gentlemen, this is basic science. The Earth is not flat. Did you hear me?
No.
The Earth is not flat. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but there were a bunch of flat earthers that were invited to Antarctica to witness 24-hour daylight. And they also live streamed it, proving themselves wrong and that the Earth is round. And actually, the Earth isn't fully 100% round. It's actually oblate spheroid. Yes, that's right. I said it correctly. The correct term, oblate spheroid. It also rotates at 15 degrees per hour, which means you're not going to have a flat freaking surface and the water's going to fall off it. No.
Okay, so Mr. Mess says, so many people want to believe otherwise. It's ridiculous.
It really is.
Nikaya says, oh my God, are you serious? I'm not sure I believe that.
Oh, it's there.
Brewer says, but Sully, my aunt posted on Facebook a YouTube video that said it is.
No.
And here's the thing. Even though they had it proven to them in person, I can guarantee you they're still going, well, it's just an optical illusion.
Yeah.
Or some crap like that.
Yeah. Well, Brewer just goes, nerd. But I love you. Listen, the only reason why I know that it's oblate spheroid is because of my earth science teacher in high school. That is the one thing he beat into our frickin' heads, was that the earth, although yes, round, it is not a fully complete circle / sphere. It's actually a little squished. Not much. Just a little.
I'll let you address this one. Miss Nikaya says, I found an article online that said it was flat, and if it was online, it has to be true, doesn't it?
No. Absolutely not. No.
Just saying.
No.
Mr. Mess says, providing facts to the willfully ignorant just makes them angry and double down on the falsehood.
It pisses me
I
off.
can't argue with that.
Pisses me off.
And Brewer says, you see, that's the problem. Teachers aren't allowed to beat the kids anymore.
Listen, I will, I'm going to have to tag him in this video. I'll cut it up. But I will absolutely say, I really want to see if my former earth science teacher, if he would ever call in and talk about the flat earthers. I really want to get his opinion on it, just because of what I know he knows, because of what he taught me and my entire class.
I would love to hear that conversation.
I would. I want to hear his point of view, because this has been proven false time and time again. I don't know how many more times.
Climate change, and they're still pumping that out.
Right. But think about it. This has been going on since the Middle Ages or before that. Yep. Hello.
But that's why it took so long to find America, because they were afraid they were going to fall off the side of the earth. I like the way Nikai puts it, though, as far as the shape of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that explains so much. It's squished a bit.
It is.
Explains so damn much. Great explanation. Great explanation.
It's oblate spheroid. And actually, they'll probably say it's more oblate ellipsoid, maybe. I'm trying to remember which one's which.
It's freaking round egg shaped.
Yes, round egg shaped. That's probably
it's
the best way
egg.
to do it. Probably the best way to say it. But again, it's been proven time and time and time again. And the fact that they actually went to Antarctica and they live streamed this,
right,
just to prove themselves wrong. Hello.
Just,
a clue,
just
Sherlock.
A lovely point of irony.
But that's the biggest thing. Like, how did you graduate high school?
Same way they graduated college, answered the questions the way the professor wanted them answered.
But it's a high school thing. Scientists all over are
Sully,
like, stop
you
it.
know as well as I do You know as well as I and every one of the punchers and everybody tuning in on all the other platforms. See, now you got me doing it. On all the other platforms. Just because you graduated high school doesn't mean that you have basic intelligence. Now,
I know.
I have the perfect way for us to go to break.
And rightfully so.
Viking Brewer. Don't get me started on climate change. I do my part. I leave the windows open and air conditioner on to help cool the earth.
Love it. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the world record story. I can't believe I read that, or the trailer park. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I do have trailers lined up that I want to show people, but maybe, you know what? Actually, we might have to do the trailer park, if anything, because, yeah, we're not going to be live for 2 weeks. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. Holidays are fast approaching. I know, right? So, you are listening and watching The Sully Show right here on Accidental Punch TV. We will be right back, okay? We will. We'll be back, I promise. It's a threat, too. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dee Wallace, and you're watching and listening to The Sully Show.
When I served, my work was critical. And I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't going to judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
Police said they were called for a robbery. Wow, holy crap. You don't have any problems.
That's the thing.
Oh my God, did you guys just see that? Realm.
This is what they had to say. Dear McMillian.
Yeah.
Dear McMillan 2014.
He found out I was going to be here and he was like, F word.
No.
We're never going to get there.
That's not
nice
true.
Catch.
Right now, as you said, we do have Western Echo. Wecker? The hell is Wecker?
Miners removal from the Edna Mayan. Edna. Wow, holy shit.
VGD specializes in making your memories come to life. Memorabilia from your time in the military, law enforcement, the medical field, or maybe about your own home business. We can get you squared away. Check us out. Reach out to us at vgdshop.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/veterangardendeco and hang some VGD on your wall today.
Have you ever been browsing the interwebs and you found that one video or article where you say to yourself, you know, that person's a real complete and total dumbass? Well, if you have, we want it. You can send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com with the subject line, Dumbass of the Week. Tell us who you are, put the link to the video or article right there in the body, and send it on in. If you don't want to do that, make sure to join our Discord channel. If you click on the link when you're in our Twitch chat, you can join for free. And you can post that video or article right in our Dumbass of the Week channel. The Dumbass of the Week every Tuesday right here on Accidental Punch TV and The Sully Show. Join the awesomeness you know you wanna. Cagliostro. Holy crap.
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
It really is. Like, if you're on Twitch, all you have to do is click on the clip button. Wow, holy crap.
Sammy says, I wish they'd do a Midnight Suns series with Morbius.
He is a spy. Clinton Barton. Wow, holy shit. Clint Barton Hawkeye is a spy.
According to St. Petersburg police.
Gay said going all out. Wow. Gay
Wait.
said,
Did you just say a gay man is going all out?
according to reports, the man was a military enthusiast who had military collectibles. Wow. Clip that.
You call this a present? What is that? Well, wipe that smile off your face. Who are you? Where do you come from? Are you even listening to me? What kind of a man are you anyway?
That's right. I did it. That's right. I did it. Again, not a big metal fan for Christmas music, but I do like this video. A little bit of Twisted Sister for you. Oh, man. Come on into the chat room, twitch.tv/accidental punch. You can join in on TikTok as well, YouTube, DLive, Kick, Facebook. We're all over. Come have some fun with us. JT's back too. Look, see, there he is. There he is. There he is. For those not on TikTok, you can't see him. Sorry, but there he is. There he is. So come on in and have some fun. Be a part of the wonderful show that we're doing. If we help you forget about life for a while, that's all that matters to us. Just saying.
Sully, I just found something that perfectly describes things in this modern era.
Oh, yeah? Do tell.
Yes. His little post on Facebook says, no, I can't do Snapchat or TikTok, but I can write in cursive, do math without a calculator, and tell time on a clock with hands.
Right? Right? Like, we're so spoiled these days. We really are. We're extremely spoiled.
Well, it's like the one of the new TikTok challenges. Write your name without taking the pen off of the paper.
I could do that, no problem.
Congratulations, you've discovered cursive.
Welcome to the modern age.
Welcome to the 80s.
Although I don't think they really teach cursive these days anymore.
They don't. They don't teach cursive in stores. In stores. They don't teach cursive in school anymore.
They really don't.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because little Jedi wants to learn cursive. I'm like, okay. We'll teach you.
Yeah.
We'll teach you. We'll teach you how to do it. I have no problem doing that. It's good stuff. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff right there, man.
So anyway, let's see. What time is it? 10 after 9. So why don't we just get right down to it and let us do the world record story for this week? What do you think?
We can definitely do that. And yes, folks, it's your fault that I'm still doing this for the 129th live show in a row because you couldn't come up with 6 stories of worst restaurant experiences 2 weeks ago. So here we are. Yeah, Sully, go with the second link. There's some great pictures on there for this one. This week, this is pretty cool. How many of you watch Ninja Warrior on TV?
Me. I love Ninja Warrior.
We watch it here as well.
If I was in shape, I'd be doing it.
Yeah, it's a great show. And every time I sit there and watch these people do that, I sit there and go, damn, I wish I was young again.
Right?
This week's Guinness World Record story is the oldest female competitive ninja athlete.
Woot, woot.
No. This was established on the 29th of January, 2022. And when Sully throws the picture up there, we would love to introduce you to this lovely lady who goes by the name of Jenny McCall.
I actually knew this. I knew this. I love this picture of her doing the Ninja Warrior.
Mm-hmm. Jenny McCall, an actress and former Broadway dancer, has been named the oldest female competitive ninja athlete in Guinness World Records' latest roundup. McCall, who turns 72 next month, began her journey a little over 7 years ago while she was battling osteopenia, a precursor to osteoporosis.
Yeah.
Her doctor advised her to begin weight training.
Why not?
Quote, I don't have upper body strength, or I didn't have upper body strength, and I hadn't danced in 30 years, McCall said, who just so happens to live in North Carolina. My goal was 5 pull-ups.
And now she's doing Ninja Warrior.
She said, I'm very goal-oriented, so I wanted to make an attainable goal, and I thought that might work. But it took me an entire year to get one. I can understand that. But in no more than 2 years, she not only reversed her condition, but found a new passion in her golden years. By the time she turned 65, McCall got to the level where she felt ready to enter smaller ninja competitions before attempting to get on the exclusive American Ninja Warrior.
Want to say hi to Nicole, who chimed in on Facebook. Hello, darling.
Nicole, good to have you with us.
Happy birthday again. Happy birthday.
Where her daughter, Jessie Graff, if you watch Ninja Warrior, you should know that name.
She was in Wonder
has
Woman.
Performed with high marks.
She has. She was one of the first female competitors to complete stage 1 in the finals. She also played an Amazonian woman in Wonder Woman, both of them.
There you go.
Just saying.
Quote, I fell early on the first obstacle. It was very depressing. I thought I let everyone down and all the fears of doing this came to life, she said. My daughter said, one fall shouldn't define you. Look how far you've come.
It's true.
And it was true. I have gotten much stronger and able to do so many things. My confidence has grown. I enjoyed doing ninja and competitions. McCall debuted on American Ninja Warrior in 2017, and this year she made history as the oldest person to complete an obstacle. She's still going strong this year and has been making returns on the show among other major competitions. In fact, McCall said Graff's support and intense training helped McCall get started 7 years ago. Quote, I saw that she had this tremendous grace and strength and power confidence. She was literally showing little girls that it was cool to be strong, but not only little girls. She also inspired the big ones like me. I looked at that and went, I want to get strong.
And rightfully so. I want to get strong too.
Yep. In addition to being the oldest competitive female ninja athlete at 70 years old and 90 days, McCall and Graff also hold world records for the most consecutive tandem pull-ups by women with 14. They also own the title for the greatest distance traversed on crossing hanging rings for a synchronized team. Yikes.
I can see
at
that.
144 feet.
God
to
bless
do
her.
these things together is the most fabulous aspect. It bonded us even closer. I mean, we have all sorts of fun. She's kind of excited to give us all these little goals. She's been the most encouraging person you could ever hope for.
I love it.
That is freaking awesome. It really is. So there you go, folks. The oldest competitive Ninja Warrior female category.
There you go.
Is your 129th live show in a row. World record story.
I love it.
By the way, big thanks to Nikaya for that story.
Absolutely. And Nicole says, tomorrow's my birthday. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. It's how we
Happy
roll.
birthday to you. Whoop. Happy birthday to you. Whoop. Happy birthday, dear Nicole. Get drunk and have one for me. Happy birthday to you.
She already did that on Saturday. And I may or may not have been an instigator in that. I can neither confirm nor deny the shenanigans that happened on Saturday. However, everybody else can probably confirm or deny it for me. So I will take that as a win.
Sully, remember the rule. If there's no video, it never happened.
Oh, there's video. There's pictures, there's video.
Oh, you might be screwed.
It was a good time. It was just a good time overall because that's the type of person I am. I like it to have a good time. Okay.
That's how he rolls. Very bumpily.
It's how I roll. It's how I roll. For those that are watching on Facebook, if you want to come on into our Twitch chat, you're more than welcome to. Also, don't forget to follow us on TikTok for as long as, you know, the app is up and running. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. We're there. We're doing whatever we need to. Want to thank Mr. Bunky for liking the live. I appreciate it, sir. He's just watching via TikTok. I think he was in the chat room earlier. Right? I'm not 100% sure.
I didn't see him. If he was, I didn't see him.
He might have been.
Hey, Verlin. Great to see you. She made it in. She had to check on her mom. Good job.
How are you?
Way to be a good daughter there, Vera. You're starting a little late, but way to be a good daughter.
Absolutely. Let's see. There's one other thing I want to do.
Aww.
But I can't remember what it was.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. I hate when it happens too. Because otherwise I just don't remember. I don't remember. I know there was another trailer that I wanted to go. Oh, that's right. Next week. So, next week is Christmas. I know I'm not wearing my Christmas hat. It's in there. And then the following week is New Year's. So, as of right now, obviously we're not doing a show on Christmas because it's Christmas. Everybody should spend time with their family, whether you like them or not. But JT and I will work something out. What that is, I don't know. How that's going to happen, I don't know. But we
and he stresses the butt.
There's always a but. There's always a but. But we might do something beforehand. I don't know yet. Can't confirm it. I have to ask. Because it's not just me I have to worry about. It's this good-looking old feller who's got his Santa hat on now.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You said good looking. I'm like, who the hell is he talking about?
You.
Yeah.
The toothless wonder.
Holding my hat for me.
The toothless wonder. You silly ghost.
That be me.
Just saying. But Lady Death wants to know what's happening with TikTok. Apparently in January it's going to get banned. which means here in the U.S. it's going to get shut down. The Supreme Court has decided to not hear TikTok's case. So, yeah.
Damn. I didn't hear that.
Which is interesting because a lot of people made their living off of TikTok.
But see, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've been saying this since they started talking about doing it.
Yes.
Instead of doing all this and whining and crying and complaining and bitching and moaning, get off your lazy ass and develop a new frickin' program.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything like that. Come
TikTok Lite.
TikTok Lite.
Okay. That way you just take all your content, you transfer it over to the new freaking platform, and you're good to go.
Do you really think that's going to happen? Come on.
It's that freaking that's the problem with people these days. It's all this and none of this. You want to talk and whine and complain and bitch and moan and every goddamn thing else. Do the freaking work.
It's true.
Don't bitch about the problem unless you're going to come up with a solution to the problem. I got the solution to the problem. Call Elon Musk. Call Bezos. Call whoever the frick you want to who knows how to develop computer programs and say, hey, let's make a new platform to take over when TikTok gets shut down.
Right?
Sully.
Come on.
Sully, pardon the F-bomb here. Here's your
Oh.
warning. How fucking easy was that?
Oh, stop it. You're making sense, my friend.
Boom. Nuclear freaking mushroom cloud.
Lady Death says that she thinks that it might help a lot with kids and teenagers with bullying. Possibility. Absolutely. And she also says, and the BS that influencers spew out. Yeah, well, that's just people getting paid by certain companies, and parties, and other shit going down, and you know,
When I was in the service, I used to have a squad leader, right?
Uh-huh.
And he had a rule. And it's a rule that to this day I still try to live by.
Okay.
And that rule was, don't come crying to me about a problem without having a possible solution.
All right. Like what?
Well, and the point being, okay, once you recognize the problem, maybe you can figure out a way to fix the problem without having to come to me to do it.
You know what? You're not wrong.
He gave us permission as dumb grunts.
As dumb grunts.
As dumb grunts, bullet catchers, frontline fodder, whatever the hell you want to call us. He gave us permission to use the brain, the gray matter, the mass, the grapefruit, the peanut, the whatever the hell you want to call it, that was in our heads.
That stuff right there.
But here's the thing. Why did he do it that way? Because it caused you to think on your feet. Instead of going, oh no, I have a problem. I have to stop. And that's the end of it.
Yeah, I mean,
it turned into, oh no, I have a problem.
How do I solve
How can
this
we
issue?
fix this?
How do I solve this issue of what is happening?
And I'm sorry, but you cannot tell me since the time that this came up 2 years ago that somebody could not have made the platform, beta tested the platform, made any fixes and changes and improvements that they needed to make on the platform, and it already be just as freaking popular as TikTok is today already.
So they kind of did. It's called Lemonade. And it's owned by TikTok.
But that's what it's got to be somebody that's not involved.
But it's owned by TikTok.
Space company that owns everything.
It's owned by TikTok, but it's here in the States. That's the beauty of it.
It's still owned by the CPP or the CCP. It's got to be somebody who doesn't own who isn't part of the freaking CCP that develops it. And you can't tell me we don't have people here that can do it.
Oh, I know we have people here that can do it. Just look at Facebook.
So I'm just saying.
Sorry.
There's a solution to the problem. Figure it out.
It's Meta, not Facebook. It's Meta. Meta. All right.
I'm sorry if after getting kicked off of X / formerly Twitter, Trump can figure out that, hey, I can make another platform just like Twitter and call it True Social and do the same freaking thing.
And make it work. True Social is just as freaking popular as Twitch or as X is. It's true.
Somebody else can do the same freaking thing with TikTok.
It's true. And now we're going to change gears to this.
Sorry, went on a rampage. I apologize.
Oh, might help if I actually, unmuted the channel. We're going to try that again. We're going to try that again.
Sorry, man. My use of Logic threw you off a little bit.
Just a little bit because I forgot to hit the unmute. We're going to do this.
Accidental Punch Productions and the Sully Show proud to bring to you the Trailer Park. And now, enjoy 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers.
That's right. It's now time for 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers, something that we haven't done in quite some time because I felt like we were doing it almost every week with new trailers and the way things have been coming about these days. I will say this, I'm kind of enjoying the way movies are coming out lately. You're not getting 50 million of them every single frickin' weekend lately, which is nice because, but this week, we got some new ones, one of which dropped today. Thursday, a new one's going to drop, so we're not going to be able to show that one. But if you have a trailer that you want to show on the air and we can sit and talk about it and see if we're going to see it, I guarantee you we'll give credit where credit is due. And nobody gets credit for this week but me. Although, no, you know what? I will give credit to JT for one of them because we saw it. Well, he saw it before I did. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I knew it was out. But we'll go there. We'll get into that. So credit where credit is due to JT for one of the trailers. And then, of course, Nakaya posted it because we were trying to keep it from her and it didn't work.
Yes, we were.
It didn't work. So we're just going to get right into it. The first trailer, an animated feature. Yes, an animated feature. One that I think JT will definitely like to watch because JT likes watching animated movies. Yes, he does. He certainly does. He likes that stuff, folks.
Cannot deny.
Cannot deny.
Will not deny.
Nor will you.
Mm-mm.
Do you know why? Because it's that damn good. That's right. You heard it right. At least I don't know. I haven't watched the trailer yet. But I kind of like the take. Because this is Night of the Zoopocalypse. That's right. You heard me right. Night of the Zoopocalypse. Yep. Pocalypse. Night of the Zoopocalypse. That's what it is. Wish I was making it up, but I'm not. So here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, and it's rated PG.
You just don't get it, do you, Gracie? Sooner or later, something bad or worse is gonna happen.
Grandma, we live in a zoo!
Nothing interesting ever happens here.
did you see that cute little bunny?
Oh boy.
You hear that? I think something's not right.
Big Tank says it's JT's furry family. Let's go on.
Oh yeah, does that make sense?
I call that something worse. We have to get out of here. Grandma! Did you just punch my grandma in the face?
Sorry, kid, but your grandma's a monster. All right, we gotta get out of here.
Hi, I'm Pooh. I'm Pygmy Hippo. Or am I?
All right, so what do you think, JT?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm digging it.
You're digging
I'm digging it.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. JT is digging it.
I'm digging it.
He's digging it. I kind of like it. I mean, it's one Clive Barker. So if you don't know Clive Barker, shame on you. Because...
Oh, then shame on me then.
You don't know who Clive Barker is?
Nope.
Oh,
Sully.
Man.
Remember who you're talking to.
I know. Oi. Oi. I mean, come on. It's Clive Barker. Only one of the greatest horror film creators ever.
Gee. Why would I not know who that was?
Hellraiser. Candyman.
Again, why would I not know who that was?
I mean, it's Clive Barker.
He does horror movie.
I'll get you to like horror eventually.
No, you won't.
Lady Death says, even I know who Clive Barker is, and I don't watch horror.
Yeah. Of course, Big Tank. He's someone who thinks Jar Jar Binks is a good character. I do. And you know why he's a good character?
Why?
Because everybody hates him.
I like him better as a Jedi. I will say this. I was never a big fan of Jar Jar. I never
Nobody was a big fan of Jar Jar but me.
That's true. That is true.
What we got next there, buddy?
Well, next just so happens to be the failure that JT and I had because, well, we tried. We tried to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I will accept this loss because, well, I think it lasted a day.
Mm-hmm. About 3/4 of a day, I think it was.
Not even a day. I would have to say that. Yeah, probably a probably about we'll say 2/10 of a day.
It didn't last very long.
No, it really did not last long at
It was
all.
quicker than the first time a virgin had sex.
And that was the bad part because we're like, yeah, we'll keep it a secret. We'll make it a part of the trailer park. It's going to be fantastic.
We'll surprise Nakaya with it.
Yeah. That didn't work out in our favor at all. So obviously, I am now talking about the one, the only, the live action version of How to Train Your Dragon. Which is almost shot for shot.
Carry all of us with you.
Dad, I can't kill dragons.
But you will.
It's okay. I won't hurt you.
Now, mind you, it is just a teaser trailer, but it basically recreated the teaser trailer from the animated version. Yes, Stoic is Gerard Butler. He does reprise his role as Hiccup's father. I am torn on this. I am very, very torn on this movie for two reasons.
Why is that?
One, I think it's way too soon. Way too soon. And I know the original How to Train Your Dragon came out at least more than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Two, I want to see it just because they made Toothless look exactly like Toothless in the animated movies. As a matter of fact, they took all the dragons from the animated movies and made them very similar to the animated movies. So kudos to that.
Well, I mean, they, you know, in some cases they had to because it was the shape of the dragons that made the scenes.
Yes. Now, with that being said, there is some casting issues.
Oh, God.
You know, like Astrid is not white with blonde hair. She's black, which nothing against the actress. I think she's going to do a phenomenal job. However, Viking.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. Viking.
Vikings aren't just white. Vikings are freaking bleach white.
They are albino with red hair. Just saying.
Big Tank. How is that possibly during the time of the Vikings?
Exactly. Mr. Mess, not every animated movie needs a live action version. Again, agreed. And
But it's one of those, you know, and I can tell you what it is. It's because of the new standards.
Yes.
That were set in place in order for a film to be eligible for awards.
Yes.
Which is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But
yep,
we're not going to go there.
So the historical inaccuracies are out the window now. Which, again, creative control, I get it. She was probably the best actress that they've chosen. However, there are a lot of people who don't agree with it. Case in point. I'm tired of the political correctness.
Yep.
I'm tired of it. So
I think that's coming to an end soon.
So in a lot of ways, I'm still probably going to see it. But
I'm still going to see it no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it looks like they did a pretty decent job recreating it. But I don't know how the reaction is going to be with people because they're already up in arms about it. But that's besides the point.
Well, and, like we always say, you're never going to make everybody happy.
Also true.
But
also true.
There are things that you could do to cut down on the amount of unhappy people that you would have.
Absolutely.
And, stick to,
I'm just
relevant time frame type things.
I know, but I'm tired of the political bullshit.
Nikai says, I'm trying not to read stuff about all that.
Listen, I'm trying not to read stuff about it either. I want to go in with an open mind.
Yeah.
But
I mean, she may do a great freaking job.
Absolutely. I am not questioning her ability to act and be that role. That is not in question. No way, no how. I look forward to seeing her in it.
Yeah. It's just, it doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit.
Just doesn't fit.
And don't get me wrong, the director did a whole interview and everything that defended his decision. And I'm like, good for you, man. Good for you to defend your decision on it.
However, doesn't mean it was the right decision.
Exactly.
So, but I'm still going to go see it. I may even, try to convince myself to go watch it in a movie theater.
What?
You know, just like Nikaya, I love How to Train Your Dragon almost as much as I love these guys,
the Minions,
and this guy.
Yeah, you got the Minions everywhere and Grogu everywhere. Look at this. I created a monster. Which, if you think about it, I really did. I helped create a monster.
A lot to do with it.
I did have a lot to do with it.
Nikaya says, "Oh, I'm going to the theater."
Now, last but not least, when it comes to the trailer park, first and foremost, this was a little shocking to me when I first found out about it. However, I'm hoping that it takes place where I have a feeling it will most likely take place. We now have the uniting of one franchise with one that was supposed to have other sequels planned, but got pulled because of what happened, not just with the box office, but the main actor was horrible. Just horrible. And of course, the trailer I'm referring to is Karate Kid Legends.
Our traditions are rooted in history. Kung Fu, karate. The tree grows strong.
It does.
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking for you.
That's right. Two worlds are colliding. Because if you think about it, the remake of The Karate Kid should have been called The Kung Fu Kid, not The Karate Kid. But let's go on.
In life, you have only one question. Is it worth fighting for it?
I think so.
Or not? Lee is to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi.
I'm doing this for all of us. Whatever it takes. Two branches. One tree.
Now, I will address the comment from Lady Death. Oh, hell no, for fuck's sake. So, let me just kind of paint a picture here. And Big Tank says, I will gladly watch this because of no Jaden Smith. Love it. The only reason they're doing this movie is for... Well, I'll give you two reasons. One, as Mr. Mess just put it, with the success of Cobra Kai, he's not surprised. And two, they really wanted to have Jackie Chan in this Mr. Miyagi role. So because of that, they're combining the two together. Because this way, it gives that sense that everything was happening in the same Miyagi verse, as they're calling it now.
When I first saw this, I was like, oh, God. They're doing it again. They're remaking Karate Kid. Which is probably why Nakaya had the reaction that she did. I had the same reaction.
Completely understandable.
What I like about this, though, the trailer changed my mind.
Okay.
Because they're not remaking Karate Kid. They're not taking Jackie Chan and making him Mr. Miyagi.
Yes.
They're not taking some young kid and making him, the kid. This is a continuation of the story.
Yes.
And for me, the fact that it has Jackie freaking Chan in it,
yes,
automatically makes it a good movie.
Now, just from reading up on it, this is a sequel to the original movies.
Yeah. I like how they work that. That's what changed my mind.
Yep.
And right at the beginning, he says, I'm not here for Mr. Miyagi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for you.
Now, the other thing is, according to this, the film was originally supposed to come out in June of this year, but because of the actors and writers strike, it was delayed. But they did not want to conflict with the season finale of Cobra Kai. So I have a feeling that this is going to take place right after Cobra Kai is done, because this is the last season of Cobra Kai. There's another part coming out, I want to say after the new year. Not 100% sure on the date, but it's supposed to come out. There's like 3 or 4 more episodes that are coming out. But they didn't want to conflict with that because they wanted Cobra Kai to end, and then this movie is going to start a whole new line of stories, supposedly.
A couple of comments. Well, Big Tank says February. He also says, I would love to see Chris Tucker make an appearance to mess with people's heads. That to me would almost be a combination of Karate Kid and damn it, I can't think of the name of it now. It was the series of movies where Jackie Chan was the cop.
Rush Hour.
And Rush Hour, yes.
Yeah, Rush Hour.
It would be like Rush Hour and Karate Kid, crashing head on into each other.
Yep.
Something like that. Nikaya says, no, they aren't remaking it, but let it die already. I love Jackie Chan as much as the next guy, but Karate Kid is getting old.
She needs to watch Cobra Kai. You should watch Cobra Kai, Nikaya. You might like it.
I still haven't watched episode 1 of Cobra Kai.
And that's okay. I'm not forcing you to. We're not doing a podcast on it.
That would be one that you probably wouldn't be able to force me into.
Well, you know what? I think if we did a podcast on it, but if we started with the movies, one episode was the movie, so on and so forth, just sitting down talking about it, I think it would be a little bit better than breaking down the entire episodes, just picking out key things. I think it could work. But highly recommend Cobra Kai. I think this season is better than the last, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad it's ending. But even with the end of part 2 of season 5, oh boy, I don't want to ruin it. Don't want to ruin it, that's for sure. All right. So that, my friends, is this week's trailer park for this. I mean, come on. How can you go wrong with some pretty decent movies that are coming out? If you have a trailer that you want us to review and talk about, by all means, you can post it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. We'll be able to use it for the show and give credit where credit is due.
And I have to say, this is the first time in a long time where my interest has been big in all 3.
Nice.
All 3 of them. So,
nice.
Good job.
Nice. Want to say hi to my Aunt Kim, who chimed in on TikTok. Hello. Thank you for sending me the heart. It looks like you sent me a heart. Thanks. I still got to get used to that whole gift thing. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I'll read up on it eventually, depending on if the app gets taken down or not, just putting it out there. We got to do this.
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. You dumbasses?
Yeah.
300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
That's right. It is time for the Dumbass of the Week, where we take all those wonderful people from the good old interwebs and we bring that one special person to the forefront. That one person that makes some type of mark in history. The Darwin Award winner, the Dumbass of the Week. If you have a contender, send the article or video to us, accidentalpunch@gmail.com, or you could post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. And this week, we've already been talking about drones throughout the evening. Well, this one This one comes from Boston.
Boston.
Boston. I gotta say it right. Boston.
I say it any damn way I want to.
Where Boston police arrest two people.
How dare they?
Mm-hmm. There's a good reason. In connection with drone flights encroaching on Logan Airport.
Ooh, yeah. That's federal charge there, my friend.
That's more than that. The duo was arrested on Long Island. And the third escaped.
How dare he?
Oh, man, oh, man. According to the police, 42-year-old Robert Duffy of Charlestown and 32-year-old Jeremy Falsick, that's right, Falsick, of Bridgewater were arrested on Saturday on Long Island after officials noticed the drone on their monitoring systems. The incident began earlier that evening at 4:30 p.m. when Boston police officers specializing in the real-time crime surveillance detected the unmanned aircraft system, or UAS, as they want it, for operating dangerously close to Logan International Airport. Oh. Big Tank says, it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. But I'll do it the right way. It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. Yep. Jim
I like
Carrey.
Tanks better.
Jim Carrey right there for you, folks. Well, the UAS monitoring technology officer identified the drone's location, altitude, flight history, and the operator's position on Long Island. Bad move. Bad move. Just
Especially with all the attention to drones these days. You dumbass.
Yeah. After rallying officials from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Massachusetts State Police, the Joint Terrorism Task Force, the Federal Communications Commission, and Logan Airport Air Traffic Control, the Boston Police Harbor Patrol Unit was dispatched to the Boston Harbor Islands, where they allegedly found Duffy and Falsick, along with another man on the closed Long Island Health campus. I think maybe I'm just thinking they're screwed. Just saying.
Very, very good possibility, and both literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Yes. Well, the three decided to attempt to flee on foot, but were caught, and a drone was found in their possession.
Third man was saying, "Drone, take me away."
The third man is said to have fled the island in a small vessel. Police say all three were engaging in seriously dangerous behavior. No shit.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot fly in airport airspace.
Or near airport airspace.
You have to get like certain permissions to do that. The police can't even do that. The police have to like get permission from air traffic control. They need to ground all the planes. They need to do anything and everything possible. No. And I quote, operators are prohibited from flying drones over people or vehicles and must be aware of airspace restrictions. Small drones pose significant risks, including the potential for catastrophic damage to airplanes and helicopters. Near collisions, don't get me started on that, can cause pilots to veer off course, putting lives and property at risk. Is it near collisions or near misses? Pick one. Just pick one.
Agree.
It's a near miss.
But that doesn't accurately describe what happened. Yes, it does.
Yeah, exactly. That is this week's Dumbass of the Week. Not one, but two people for the same.
Technically three, but only two got caught.
True. So far, the third one, he'll be a dumbass all on his own. Because eventually he's going to get caught. You know it. Eventually he's going to get caught. And this, of course, is obviously still a developing story. So that, my friends, is this week's Dumbass of the Week. If you have a contender, send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com or post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. Oh, we got to get out of here. I don't want to. Well, we got to. So I'm going to turn it over to JT. Because why not? So JT, go for it.
All right. Well, let me real quick say tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Chewie walks in the park reviewing episode 3 of Skeleton Crew. So there you go. If you want to follow me, JT, very simple to do. JT Hollis fan page on Facebook or on the interwebs. It's jthollismusic.com for the woodworking. On Facebook, Veteran Garden Deco, and on the interwebs, it's vgdshop.com.
That's right. And of course, you can follow me on all of the social medias that are out there. X at The Sully Show and Accidental Punch. Facebook, same thing. Sully Show, Accidental Punch. YouTube at Accidental Punch. Kick, D-Live, all at Accidental Punch. And of course, TikTok, The Sully Show. For how long? Who knows? We're just going to do a little crapshoot here and do it. But yes, as JT said, 2 Ewoks in the Park will be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, going over episode 3 of Skeleton Crew. So make sure you come on in and have some fun with us, because that's how we roll. Next week, The Sully Show will not be live on Christmas Eve because, well, it's Christmas Eve. But JT and I will figure something out, all right? We'll figure something out. We'll see you guys later, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, just in case.
See you guys and getting him. You're listening to The Sully Show.
They got the mustard.
Screw you. Man, I tell you what, y'all think y'all got something to worry about with these drones and everything? Just wait till I get my flying outhouse working.
Love it. All right, so here's the deal. We are going to do a raid. Now, JT and I are going to talk off air about Christmas and New Year's and all that, because we won't be live. Will I be able to get a best of show? Maybe. Can't guarantee it. But
around the one you had from last year.
Well, last year played, but it didn't. And then I played it. Then I actually got it working. So yeah, that was on vacation. But we are going to talk about that off air. We're going to figure something out. Maybe we'll be live next week before the holiday. I will. A lot of conversations have to happen with not only JT, but with Kay, our significant others. We got to make sure that we're allowed to do certain things, and it's the holiday season, so
yeah, rules change.
Things happen. Life is life. It is what it is. But what I would suggest everybody does, and I know people don't do it, join our Discord. I will make an announcement in Discord. That same announcement will most likely get posted on the Sully Show Facebook page, possibly my own personal Facebook page, depending on what happens and what we do. So, with that being said, we're going to raid my buddy Little Percent because she is live right now, which is oh so awesome. And she's a good friend of the show. Very good friend of the show. She's freaking amazing. So I highly suggest going over and saying hi to her because, well, she's just fantastical. She's just fantastical. So copy the Accidental Punch logos with Punchers Unite. Do your thing, people, and have some fun. Again, keep an eye out on Discord and Facebook. I will post what's going to happen. And I hope, if we don't do a show, I hope everybody has a wonderful and happy and Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year as well. But again, we're working on it. We're working.
Good luck. Just remember, 2025 starts with WTF.
It really does, doesn't it? It really does.
Now, the question is that a question for 2024? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Or is it?
I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting to say the least. So let's do it, folks. We're going to do the raid right now. We'll see you hopefully before Christmas and hopefully before New Year's. Have a great night, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Just in case, it's time to do the raid. Let's do this.